Afternoon, this is another video from Justin's mini painting. What you see in front of you on screen is the Legendary Plasticard, the scratch-built version of the Baneblade, for which instructions were released in December 1990 in issue 132 of White Dwarf. As I've built this model, you can probably tell that I used to own that issue of White Dwarf, and sadly I do not anymore. So anyway, let's introduce you to the Plasticard Baneblade. So as you can probably see underneath, it's got the exact same issues with there being no underneath that the current Rogel Dawn model apparently has. It's got working side sponson turrets made from 25mm flat bases, plastic ones, two of them put together, which you can probably tell as we come in closer there. It's got various greeblies and stuff added on from other kits. So plasticard mesh for the exhaust areas and the engine intakes. You've got plastic piping for the guns and so on. Las cannons from other kits, bolters from other kits, all available at the time in the early 90s. Obviously I've used transfers available at the time from various other kits, and then there's smoke launchers and hatches. So I think the hatch is from a Rhino. Some of these other hatches have just been scratch built with plasticard. You've got thin pipe was sliced thinly, plastic rods were sliced thinly to create the rivets. The tracks, yeah, sadly that's just following the instructions of the day. I did consider purchasing a Tamiya 135th scale Tiger tank at the time to use those tracks instead, which would have looked much better. But at the time I didn't have the budget to do so, not just to do tracks on this. The wheels on the other, the running wheels, some of you might be able to recognise as being from 135 scale German tanks of World War II. I think I'm pretty sure they're from a Panzer IV, and it's the same on both sides, as you can see. At the time, I was not just doing 40k modelling, but I was also doing scale modelling, so that's why I had the spare wheels. Now for scale, here is a 1994 Lehman Russ tank, which I purchased 4 years after building the Baneblade. As you can see, scale wise, it's probably sized appropriately compared to the existing Baneblade kit, of which I do have a new version Baneblade kit in my pile of opportunity, or pile of shame as some people might call it. Anyway, what I intend to do is at some point build the new kit and have it side by side with this one and see how much the scale has actually changed between the original scratch built model you see in front of you and the nice shiny new plastic kit available from Games Workshop. Now that was the Baneblade kit. It will probably feature in another video sometime in the future when I showcase my Rogue Trader era Imperial Guard, but that's for another time. This is Justin's mini painting. Please do all the things that YouTube love us to do to make the algorithm work properly, which is like, subscribe, comment, and otherwise engage with the content. So please do all of the above if you can. If you didn't like this video, that's fine. You can dislike it if you want as well. Engagement is good, but please engage. That is what we need for the algorithm to work properly. So this was Justin from Justin's Mini Painting, out.